So it's finally time to take a look at Fallout 4, which has just been released as of today, and the big question on everyone's mind is it smooth? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tech Yes City. This is Brian, your smooth operator, coming back to you guys today with kind of like a mini review of Fallout 4 and also answering that question of is it smooth? However, that being said, I think it should be rephrased of can it be smooth? And that is the question with this game. Just like Black Ops 3, the answer is yes, it can be smooth, providing you tweak settings and play around with different fixes. Now, I will be posting up a dedicated video on how to get this game to run as smooth as it can, and that'll be coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that. But today I also wanted to talk about quickly the gameplay and the story, which I will first and foremost say that Bethesda have done an absolutely phenomenal job in making this game immersive. So if you're looking for a game that will give you just hours and hours and hours of role-playing, then Fallout 4 is the game for you. I mean, not just from this get-go the story is immersive, but also the gameplay itself, right? They give you the option to create your own custom character, as well as the stats, and then you've got all the perks there, and there's just literally a plethora of different things that you can do in this game. So I'm really liking the customization, the story, and the gameplay thus far. Now, another big question that needs to be addressed is the graphics. A lot of people will be like, what are the graphics like in this game, Brian? And honestly, they're decent. They're not the best thing I've seen, especially for a game out in 2015, but they're far from the worst. If I was to give you guys an example, I'd say it'd be a case of pulling the panties to the side rather than pulling them completely off. People familiar with the Skyrim graphics system will pretty much be familiar with the graphics in this game. If I was to say anything, they look very similar, plus a new bunch of fancy lighting effects. For instance, God rays, which will show you God's fingers during the daytime with clouds, and things like ambient occlusion have definitely made improvements, but the core graphics and the textures do feel a lot like Skyrim 5 for what it's worth. However, all is not well in the land of Fallout 4. There was some negative things that I initially didn't like about this game. The first being the amount of anti-aliasing options. There's literally two options there, both which suck in my opinion. FXAA is horrible, and also TAA looks like complete crap. I would have loved to have seen either of my two favorite options in there, either MSAA or SMAA. However, none of those made it into the game. And even when I tried to force on NVIDIA's MFAA technology, that didn't turn on either, even when I tried to force it on. So I would like to see some more anti-aliasing options, as well as the fact that shadows in this game really chunk up performance. It was something that I was looking forward to with the shadows, and since they have improved a lot in this game, I noticed that when you turn the shadows up, and it's something that I'll talk about in the performance fix video, though, I noticed that the shadows really contributed to stuttering as well. So that was another problem in itself. When I first booted up this game, even though it recommended me ultra settings, when it optimized the settings for me, I loaded up the game and it was stuttering like crap. I was like, what is going on here? So I would have liked to have seen Bethesda maybe beta test this game a little bit more with some performance orientation in mind, especially for people like me who hate input lag and hate stuttering. And on that note, we'll move into the next thing that I didn't like, and that is the input lag by default. It is horrible on this game. You will either want to disable vertical sync completely or turn on G-Sync or FreeSync if your monitor has those technologies. Though keep in mind though, if you are not using G-Sync or FreeSync, the frame or the screen tearing in this game will be pretty bad. However, all in all, the gameplay and the story are definitely there. I mean, the amount of features and options in this game is incredible, so I can highly recommend it based on those two things alone. Though it's just like Black Ops 3, I would have loved to have seen more thorough testing done in relation to the performance before this game was released. I mean, if they gave me a copy, for instance, in the pre-beta stages, for instance, I could have tested these things for them and let them know. I just don't like it when games come out, especially for the majority of people who don't even know what half these options mean, and they get a game that runs like crap. Because I know this is going to be the case with Fallout 4. A lot of people are going to be saying this game doesn't run that well, even though they absolutely love the story and they love the gameplay. So I'd have loved to have seen them maybe optimize the settings with some more warnings in there, or more basically more simple options for people to choose where they can get a smooth experience. They can get a smooth experience with screen tearing, or they can get a smooth experience with input lag. So anyway guys, that's about it for my quick review of this game. Keep in mind though, I have to play a lot more of it, and I certainly will be, as I'm really enjoying it after I've fixed up all the settings and the stuttering, and I can highly recommend it. And I also picked it up from cdkeys.com for pretty cheap. I'll put the link in the description below where you can check it out, and if you use my affiliate link, you can support the channel and all the videos to come. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out for now, and I'll catch you in another video very soon. Bye.